Everyone, Cyclone here from Psyche Prods on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, coming at you with another breakdown video. Let's talk about welcoming Patricio Pitbull to the UFC, shall we? He is the all-time fight leader and fight winner of Bellator, the formerly Bellator, the now defunct Bellator. He is also their first ever double champ, featherweight, lightweight, and he achieved that goal by punching a hole right through Michael Chandler way back in 2019 in about a minute. But let's face facts. He's 37 right now. He'll be 38 plus by the time he steps into the octagon. So roughly a year with no fights. There's some questions. You have to wonder if his hand speed is still there. You have to wonder if his chin is still there. I mean, he should still have his well above average ground game. But he does rely heavily on striking, and right now he's targeting guys at 145. Volkanovski, Diego Lopez, and Ilia Topuria. And I'm not saying he can't beat them. I'm not saying he can't beat other guys at featherweight, but at this age, do you really need to be cutting an extra 10 pounds? I don't think so. I think staying at 155 might just be the better way for him, because there might be more wins for him, honestly, at 155. Now look, someone with the crazy reach of like a Jalen Turner, that might possibly bother him. I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. Do I think anybody can flatline him? Well, anybody on any given day can get flatlined, but Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway, probably the best two that can flatline him. Maybe Dustin Poirier too, I don't know. But there's more wins for him, and less damage to his own body by weight cutting, sticking at 155. Now, it also leads to some familiarity. Yeah, however you just pronounce that word, all right? That's what awaits him at 155, because, let's face it, Michael Chandler's there. And Michael Chandler, I'm not saying is washed by any means, but he's been struggling since 2021. I think his chin is suspect. Despite someone whose serious background is in wrestling, he doesn't use wrestling or grappling effectively at all. His legs are powerhouses, but he doesn't throw as many kicks as he should. Tony Ferguson's front kick to the mush notwithstanding. I'm trying to figure out what my neighbor is doing. But I think outside of Michael Chandler, maybe Paddy Pimblett would be a good choice to welcome him to the UFC, because despite how good, Paddy is on the ground, the only person to really ever challenge and beat Patricio Pitbull on the ground is AJ McKee. But back to Michael Chandler. He overswings now more than he ever has, which keeps him off balance, which helps, Pitbull out. And it honestly evens up the score because Chandler has 2 wins over his brother Patricio Pitbull. He'll want the avenge fight and to avenge his loss against Patricio. So I think that those are the 2 that he should target. I mean, stay away from featherweight, man. You don't, it just doesn't make sense to cut weight. It really doesn't. And like I said, there should be more wins at lightweight. But there you have it. That is my choice for where Patricio Pitbull should start his UFC run. 155 makes sense. So guys, do me a favor. Punch that subscribe button. Drop a comment. Let me know where you think Patricio Pitbull should start his UFC run. And against who? Who would you like to see Pitbull be welcomed to the UFC by? And I guess until the next video, this is Cyclone saying, peace out, homies.